The immortal John Hancock here, and today I'd like to showcase part of my recent score of Amiga box games. And you know, I have a great connection to the Amiga. You know, a long time ago, growing up, definitely middle school, I had a friend whose brother had an Amiga, and I enjoyed going over to his house and playing a wide variety of pirated games. Yes, he had all his games were on copied discs, like many other people back in the day, and I just enjoyed playing it. To me, you know, the Amiga is just kind of its own category. Honestly, I'm mostly a console gamer, but I grew up with a lot of Commodore, especially Commodore 64, and later got into Atari 8-bit a little bit as a kid, but mostly Commodore 64, and then a lot of time was spent at my friend's house playing the Amiga. And you know, honestly, he wasn't a real big gamer. I think that's when I really knew I loved video games more than the average person. And so he, you know, he was always a nice friend. He always let me play on his brother's computer, but I don't think he enjoyed it the way I did. And so I cannot believe how diverse the library of Amiga is, you know. And I grew up in the States where Amiga was just, you know, a blip, you know, it wasn't super popular. And so to score such a large collection of Amiga games is so neat. I already had a decent sized collection. I probably have now, with this collection, probably 200 plus boxed Amiga games. Now for some people that's nothing, but you know, I collect everything, so to come across it and it literally was like essentially given to me. You know, my good friend Josh Byerly, he's such an amazing friend. We've done countless deals over the years. He's contributed to Cowlitz Gamers for Kids, which is the charity video game expo that I help organize with friends every year. And so I'd like to showcase what I scored from him. And thank you so much, Josh Byerly. And here we go. Let's take a look at it. So here we go. And this is the box 1 of the Amiga score. In the top corner, I have 4D Boxing, Strike Fleet, William Tell, Wings, Balance of Power 1990 edition, Virus, Amigas, Treasure Trap, Cool World. We have Leisure Suit Larry, and Land of the Land Lizards, Earl Weaver Baseball, Rules of Engagement, Full Metal Planet, Frontier Elite, and Future Wars. I'm really excited about Frontier Elite. I'm a huge fan of the series. I never got to play. I haven't played this game in a long time. But anyways, just an example of some of the conditions of the games. You know, and most of them look complete. And what's cool about games, Amiga games, is the goodies. And so the goodies that these games have, you know, I'm opening up a box here, and check this out, a crazy awesome like Star Map and Frontier Elite, and it comes with the discs. Typically, you know, Amiga games, 1 or 2 discs. Some of the bigger ones came with more discs, but that's cool. And hey, check it out, the goodie comes with a limited edition quality t-shirt. Yes. That's cool. I would have loved to have that. So that's neat. Very cool. And a warranty card. But anyways, this is box 1 of 3. I'm going to showcase the other ones. A lot of just bizarre games. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything crazy rare in this collection, but there's some neat oddball stuff. I mean, love that box art. Look at that, Future Wars. I mean, the boxes are in really good shape. They're a little bit dinged up, not too bad, but again, for the price, which was essentially given to me, very cool. Right. Next is next box. And what's cool about Amiga games is like they're all unique different sizes. Now, I have a small problem with that when I'm actually displaying them because it's harder to display them, but it looks cool. And I just got a wide variety of games. I have, you know, military strategy, I have action, I have early 3D gaming. Very cool. So spot the complete game. I have the Red Zone, Premier, Major Motion, Stellar Conflict, Pacific Islands, and you know, just cool. Just some really cool. This looks like a very cool like strategy game. It's one of those games where, you know, probably gonna have to sink in some major time to check it out, but I'm excited about at least doing that. And you know, the quality of the boxes is in really nice shape. Definitely collector quality. And yep, it's got all the goodies. It's got the journal, map. Very cool. Looks like someone made their own copies. Very cool. But you know, again, just really neat to see that these computer games survived. You know, I don't know what it is about Amiga games, but it's just different. It's just something you don't see all the time. You know, a lot of people get excited about collecting Nintendo and PlayStation and Atari, and I like all that stuff. But I get more excited when I see something you don't see every day in every collection. And that's the thing with me, is that I don't just collect one thing. I collect everything. You know, I try to. And, you know, I'm limited to space and limited on my budget, so to come across cool stuff like this is neat. All About America, that's an educational game. This is really bizarre. It's got some cool artwork, though. Very neat. Airstrike USA. Heat Wave. And Bill's Tomato Game. Echo Phantoms. I heard Bill's Tomato Game, by the way, is pretty awesome. So I can't wait to check that out. And Tusker. And I cannot forget to talk about The Colony. Now, The Colony is supposed to be an amazing game. Amazing 3D game. And got some cool graphics. But yeah. Box 2. Box 2, The Crazy Score. Here's lot 3 of pretty much the Amiga score. One of them off camera. This is Batman. Pretty sweet. It's a Amiga version. Definitely would like to check it out. And here's some of the graphics. Very neat. Yeah, I definitely want to check out the Amiga version of Batman. It must be pretty cool. And just a wide variety of games in this score. It's pretty neat. Lost Dutchman Mine, very cool. You can actually win a real gold nugget. That's pretty sweet. And all the games have the goodies, have the index card, all the original software. Very cool. So I scored Sky Chase, Typhoon of Steel, Grand Prix, Conflict, and this is like an accessory. The mouse that you use like a pen. Flashpoint, pretty sweet. Again, this stuff you just don't find it, and especially in a lot like this. And so, thank you so much, Josh. Monty Python's is it Steve? Monty Python's Flying Circus. That doesn't grow on trees. Very cool. Very excited about firing some of this up. Nuclear War, Global Commander, Universal Military Simulator, CyberCon 3. Such a computer name, by the way. You know, CyberCon 3. And it's like Hunt for Red October, Battlehawks 1942, All Dogs Go to Heaven, which I heard is uncommon, Tetris, Knights of the Sky, another flight sim, and I showed the Batman already in the Lost Dutchman Mine, Comic Relief, Spirit of Excalibur, and Chess Master 2000. I got serious. But anyways, you know, there it is. the third box of my Amiga score, and it's just neat just to see that this stuff survived. You know, with so much computer stuff just being thrown out. I'm a huge Amiga collector, and you know, I want to display some of this Amiga games because, you know, part of me, like a computer box is like artwork for me. You know, that explains that tells like it explains a time period. You know, it brings back so many good memories when I used to walk into like Software Etc. and they would have just rows and rows of computer games, and it was just so nice to see that, and the different boxes, and the artwork was so varied. Very cool. So there you have it. So there you have it. There's the Amiga collection. I scored all in one shot. I can't believe it. Like I said, comment below. What do you remember the Amiga? What do you remember playing? My Amiga is operational. I actually have a couple of them. I'd like to actually showcase some gameplay of some of these games down the road. Right now, there's no way I can do it. And so, yeah, I'd like to hear from you. What Amiga games do you remember playing? What are your favorites? Did any of these box games bring memories back to you back in the day? Thank you so much for all the views, comments, likes, subscriptions. It helps me out. My channel is nearing 20,000. Let's push it over. You know, a couple more months, and I'm definitely going to hit that. And it's a milestone I thought I'd never reach. So, thank you so much. This is the immortal John Hancock. See you soon.